Hey guys, Willfe here. Uh, just a brief memorial there for Lexi before we get started. We had to put her to sleep this past Wednesday from a disease called FIP, feline. Damn it, it's a hard to pronounce word. I have to stare at it before I can say it. Let's see, cat FIP. You stupid computer. Not that anybody cares, I'm sure, but you know, feline infectious peritonitis. Hey, Zartran. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It it's just some stupid viral infection that can sit dormant for years, and when it activates, it's incurable. There's no treatment. It just makes the cat take on water. They start getting fluid in the abdomen, and it starts overwhelming their body, and eventually they can't breathe, they can't digest food, that sort of thing. And she hit the can't breathe part, or so we said our goodbyes and put her to sleep on Wednesday in the morning. She was a good little cat. Had her for years. She was a rescue. Good little fighter. Kept the boys in line. But yeah, I've spent the last 4 days being 3 days being a blubbering idiot, and I've decided to stop doing that because I don't think my cat would have wanted me to just be miserable the rest of my life. So I'm going to try not to be. We are going to stream some Starsector. This is an interesting little game. I think it's $15 or maybe 20. It's one of those games that's, wow, can't hear it either. Huh? Wonder why that's not picking that up. Give me properties. Can you hear any music? Oh, I know what's wrong. That's what's wrong. It's I started the game before I turned on the headphones, so it's still using my speakers. I'll fix that. We have the technology. I was wondering why turning up my headphones wasn't making the game louder. There we go. Now it's doing the right thing. Yeah, there we go. Cool. It's actually still a bit loud. There, we'll try that. All right. So, to give this game a proper introduction, I will, with much shame and guilt, I will admit that I looked at this game and picked it up because of Seth's review of it over on YouTube. I can't even begin to pronounce his name, so I'll just put a link in chat here to the review that I saw that made me look at it. Let's see. YouTube. Seth Syntac or something? Seth Syntac? I don't know. At any rate, I'll just put it in chat here because this review is amazing. But the idea behind this game is that you are a fledgling captain of industry. You don't really have much. You just have a starting fleet, and you're kind of just thrown to the stars. There's a bunch of different star systems you can explore or wander through, and there are battles to fight and trade routes to establish, colonies to do missions for, and all that sort of thing. The game has some unique mechanics to it that make it kind of interesting, and that's the combat is very unique among the games I've seen. And you can, when you build your own colonies, you can manage, you can install directors or governors, and you can also install AI cores to be your governor instead of a human. And a lot of the factions find that to be unethical or even illegal. So if they figure out you're doing it, they'll attack you, and so you have to build up defenses for that. And there's trade routes to figure out, and the ship customization is just insane. There's so much you can do. And I'm going to go through the tutorials so that you can see how this all works, and so I can remember how it works, because it's been a while. All right. So, yeah, the very first thing, I'm not clicking any buttons. I'm just moving the mouse around. So you don't, you just pan by moving the mouse. It shows firing arcs. You control left and right. You'll see. It's just weird. I have a hammerhead destroyer. Pause and unpause the game by pressing space. So you rotate the ship, and W and S speed it up and slow it down. It can move backwards. And it can burn to a stop. It's like hitting the brakes. Move the mouse around, pans the view. You can use the wheel to scroll, zoom in and out. Oh, right, strafing. Move while keeping your front-facing weapons pointed at your target. Your ship moves towards your pointer while you strafe, so keep the pointer on top of the cursor on top of the target. Enforcer class destroyer, 12 o'clock. Its weapon and maneuvering systems are disabled. Try strafing. Hold down shift. Okay, shift is how you do it. This is weird. It's a lot to get used to. The flight controls are very, very strange. So basically, as long as you're holding down shift, it'll point the front of the ship towards where your pointer is. Alright, weapons. Assault chain gun. Looks like sabot short range missile, I'm guessing. And then point defense or laser. Die. Neat. So as you do damage to a ship, it catches fire. You can see stuff burning off there. Shoot some more. Yeah, it's really nice. And you'll notice tutorial mode kind of cheats. Its hull keeps regenerating. So you can't ever really destroy it. That's okay. Huh. Oh, you only have a limited number of those. Whoops. Well, burn through all that. Guided missiles require a target. By default, they'll lock onto the enemy nearest to your cursor when you fire. Hover over an enemy and hit R to target it. Aha! God, that text is hard to read. Yeah, I noticed that. The more you fire, the less accurate they get. Shields up. Yeah, this is the other neat mechanic. Taking shield damage and firing weapons generates flux. And once you hit your flux capacity max, if you take any more, it overloads all your systems, and that shuts down your shields and weapons. And I think your engines, so you're kind of a sitting duck until your ship regenerates. Yeah, and down here is where the flux indicator is, alongside the ship itself. Fire your assault chain guns for a bit and watch how they build up flux. Kaboom! God, that's fun. You see how this is entertaining, right? This is just dumb training combat, and it's this entertaining. Shields also generate flux continuously, and they generate more flux every time they absorb damage. So keeping them off will let you put out more firepower even if you're not taking damage. Okay. Shields up. Hey, hey. Oh yeah, my flux isn't dropping. Oh, and that's the other thing. You can't dissipate hard flux while your shields are up. Yeah, kind of like heat. Yeah. And that takes care of hard flux. It's just a neat mechanic that serves to keep you from just spamming shields and weapons. Shields up. Ship overloads. When it's overloaded, it can't fire or raise shields. Oh, I guess you can still move. Okay, so you're not completely dead in the water. And as you can see, overload takes a while to dissipate, too. Oh, right, venting, too. And while you're venting, you can't shoot or raise your shields. Been flanked by a pair of Lasher-class frigates. Uh-oh. Okay, sit there and get shot. I can do that. Oh, you can set a group on auto fire, making the weapons identify and attack targets on their own. Okay. Ah, neat. Eh. And I like how they're just sort of slowly slicing away at the enemy ships, too. No missiles to shoot, so we're going to shoot you. That's pretty slick. Regular weapons will not target missiles. Okay. Each ship has a special system. It's an accelerated ammo feed. Ooh. Some systems have limited uses. Yeah, I noticed that. They targeted different missiles. Some have limited uses, some generate flux, some have a cooldown, or some of all of the above. Oh, holy crap. Alright, that's it for the basic tutorial. Advanced combat. Flagship is still the Hammerhead, but the point defense lasers have been swapped out for ion cannons. Cool. Kinetic damage deals 200% to shields, but only 50% to armor. So you use one type of weapon to slice through the shields and another type to gut the armor. I get it. Okay, so sabot missiles take out shields. High explosive deals 200% to armor. When a ship is disabled, the explosion deals damage to all nearby ships except fighters. Make sure you're far enough away to avoid taking damage. That's cool. Did I mention explosions in this game are really badass? Okay, so frag damage only deals 25% to armor and shields, but costs little flux, high DPS. It's effective versus exposed hull or lightly armored unshielded targets. Okay. Energy does 100% to everything. Ooh, EMP. He's back! Wow, look at all that shit get disabled. God, the graphics are gorgeous. Maneuver behind the enemy ship to disable its engines. You can do that? Shit. Get in there, get closer. Stop! Wow, I'm bad at this. Disable all the things. Cool. Non-EMP weapons can also disable engines, but EMP bypasses armor. Oh, cool. Alright, another look at shields. Turn on your shields and wait. Hey! That tickles. Oh, neat. So they take very little flux and they generate very little, but it impacts. Okay, so if you're taking hits to the shields, even with a beam weapon, you get to shoot less. Okay, I get it. Get an engine boost when your flux level and generation are at 0. So shields wreck the bonus. Oh yeah, it does slow down. Cool. Press X to hold fire. Oh, nice. You don't even have to hold it down. You just hit it. And Z. Carriers also pull back their okay, cool. Yes, there are carriers in this game. Hello, Pixel. Stand by. Feline attention demanded. Oh, come here, babe. There you go. Come here, Pixel Bear. There's a good girl. I've been making sure to give them all lots of attention and loves. Because they know something's missing. It's kind of sad. Alright, so that's it for the advanced tutorial. One left, and then we'll get into the game and get completely wrecked. Fleet Command. I think this is the part that kind of confused me before, so we're going to see if I can pay better attention and get this in my head the first time, or this time. Recovering after a deployment costs supplies, so you don't want to just deploy everything. Alright. Of course, if you only have one ship, it's automatically deployed. Don't deploy everything. By the way, deploy everything. Good girl. Good pixel bear. Create assignments for the ships to carry out. Capture some objectives. Locations especially suited for the deployment of nav buoys, sensor arrays, or comm relays. Alright. Left-click the nav buoy. Enough ships will be assigned to match enemy forces in the vicinity. Oh, that's cool. Once the objective is secured, this assignment changes to control. Neat. Okay, so the green arrow. Hey, Moto, how's it going? Oh, these control points? That's good to know. The little details slip by you, and you don't quite pick it all up at once. So, I think the first time I did this, I didn't quite grasp how important the control points are. Right click and drag. Oh, neat. Oops. That's cool. Creating assignments costs a command point, but also opens the comm channel. When it's open, giving orders is free. Oh, oops. Maybe I shouldn't have tabbed out. Manually assign a ship to perform a task. Select one of the other frigates. Yeah! Right click is sort of a context sensitive do the right thing button. Okay. Now that the orders are locked in, unpause, press space, and wait. Cool. How do I get up there? Oh, okay. Click on the ship and hit video feed. Where's video feed? F. Neat. Good kitten. Okay. That's cool. Oh. Yay! Oh, alright. So you can just cycle through them all. Nice. Hold on. Oh, we captured both. Yeah, there we did. Enemy ships in sight. Give a couple orders to make the battle go smoothly. Okay, focus on the more dangerous enemies first. Select the cruiser. Okay. Avoid. All right. Okay, so destroy the... Eliminate. Yeah. Not directly controlling a ship. Transfer command to the hammerhead so you can pilot it yourself. Oh, God. This is the part where I die. Completed this... Oh, finished the tutorial, huh? Hey, Pixel. Feel free to experiment with the other assignments to explore tactical options and see if you can fight or win the battle. Pixel! Put up the damn shields! Ah! Shit! Vent! Ah! Take it in the face! Wow. Oh, shit. Got him. Actually have to aim. Where's the other jerk? Oh, right. Have to go kill him. Had him set to avoid. Wow, that thing's huge. What's auto fire? I forgot the auto fire. I'm bad at this. Yeah, overloaded. Combat readiness lowered. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, Jesus. That hurt. God damn. Kicking my ass. Put up the shields. Holy shit. Well, I ate it. So, the approach of get in his face and keep shooting does not work. Let's see if they can melt him. Well, they are doing damage. Seems like I can't hit F anymore. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there, that's better. Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him! Danger of malfunctions due to low combat readiness. We're gonna lose. I feel like we're gonna lose. Yep, he just lost a weapon. Well, his